Up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
You thought the game was over, but it's only just begun.
Well, I'm Massacre, known as Safe. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So we have some big news going into Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. I thought after a few days ago, if you did see my video, yes, we had the return of Owl joining the new group of characters of these feral creatures, which we saw the other day, a few days ago, and that was awesome. And I figured that was really it going into this film, that they're going to save much more for the third movie. But no, we got more news. We actually had a tease a couple days ago from Winnie the Pooh and Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2's account on Twitter saying, tomorrow IGN will reveal who this is. He's the most vicious friend of them all. So obviously people were just guessing. They was like, oh, it's Rabbit. It's got to be Tigger. It's got to be Tigger. It's got to be. I mean, so when you're looking at this right now, it's like, it looks like some twisted, like, wool slaps that are bloody going across the leg. And there's a sneaker there. Obviously there is a person under there. There's no secret that there's a human being under there. It's not a robot. It's not, CGI or anything like that, which, God forbid, thank God. But we got our full reveal of Tigger. Oh my God. Tigger is back. Piglet is back. Obviously, Piglet is back and recasted. Pooh is back, and obviously he lived through the first film and recasted. Christopher Robbins is recasted, and they added Owl, and now they add Tigger to this film, which he is supposed to be the most vicious character of the bunch. And they're all vicious, they're all murderous, they're all feral, and they're going crazy because of what Christopher Robin's done to all of them. But Tigger is going to be the more violent one out of the bunch, which that makes me really, really happy. This is great because I think they're all gonna, obviously they all have different personalities. Maybe they all use different weapons, but I wonder what Tigger is gonna do in this film, and how violent he's going to be. They had some other shots of him, not just that picture, that close up of his face. He just looks so scary. It's, had some blood. I mean, it looks so realistic. They put the money that they put into this, guys, okay? I mean, look at that. That is just, he looks like a rabbit. He looks like he's got rabies. He looks like he's just a hungry animal that just won't stop. I love it. It looks so good. They put $100,000 into the first film, a little bit under that, okay? They made $5.2 million. What we were promised was better SFX, better prosthetics, and they put a lot of money into the gore, and they put a lot of money into the costumes. And guys, I have got to tell you, this is the best looking characters I have seen, and it's a huge upgrade for the first movie. And I've talked about this in my last video. We were talking about the big reveal of Owl, okay? And Owl looks great. Now adding Tigger to the mix now as the most violent feral creature of them all, it just makes it so much better. I have to say, the first film had some costume-ish look, and look, for what it was, they only could spend so much money. They have to reveal this to all of the fans out there, or to people that are curious of this franchise. And yes, they're not just making a Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2, they're making a third film. And God knows, when you add more characters like this, this is going to be very, very interesting going forward. So I'm very interested to see where this goes. Now, the one issue that I have, it's not really an issue, it's almost maybe a worry, is that now you have Piglet coming back. Pooh has been in the film. Owl is here. Now Tigger is here. Okay, so Owl and Tigger are joining this film. And who knows if somebody else is joining this film. There are rumors right now that Rabbit will be joining this film as well. That Rabbit there's a lot of rumors right now. We had rumors on the Owl character coming in, but I had no idea Tigger was going to make an entrance in the second movie, which is great. And I hope they go through the background of, like, why wasn't Tigger in the first film? What was he doing? You know, were they just all separated, or maybe he was doing his own thing? I don't know. But going into the second movie now, okay, Rabbit could return. A lot of rumors there. We'll see what happens, but there hasn't been anything official. There's been some slight rumors from some inside people that think that this is not it. They're putting someone else in the costume. But what's going to worry me going forward is the screen time. How long is this film? Okay, you need a nice balance. Okay, because this can get ugly really quick, because you want to see enough kills from every character. Okay, apparently there's going to be 100 kills in this movie, and I'm not kidding. The director said 800. There's going to be a lot, and honestly, with a lot more money. And really, if this is going to take place in the woods, where you don't have to really put too much money into backgrounds and put too much money into, you know, if it takes place in the woods, and now obviously they're leaving the 100-acre woods in this film. They're not going to be in 100-acre woods. They're going to be somewhere else in this little town where they're going to obviously be chasing, you know, somebody else. You know, we're going to see what Christopher Robin's, how he got away from Winnie the Pooh in the first movie, and what's been going on with him this whole time. How many years have passed by since the first film? You know, the time lapse. Where is that going? So there's a lot to really look after here. But you want to make sure that no feral character, whether it's Pooh, Piglet, you know, Owl, Tigger, you know, even Rabbit, if he does show up, you want to make sure that there is a nice balance between all of them, that they're going to get a specific amount of kills. You want to make sure that all their kills are very different, that they all symbolize different types of kills. Obviously, Piglet had like the sledgehammer, you know, he carried the sledgehammer in his hand a lot, you know, and Pooh is more of like strength, and the bees following him. He had strength in his paws, and those bees were following him, which I really like that Candyman effect to him. Owl, I don't know what he's going to do, maybe something with his claws. I think Tigger is going to be the cannibalistic one of the group that's going to eat people. Obviously, there's blood in his, you know, from his chin, so and his mouth, so you know that this character is not kidding around. And I think Tigger is going to be the most exciting one that I'm going to look forward to. I'm actually just looking forward to all of these recasts from all these characters, the actors and actresses. Not just that, but to see what these updated costumes look like on screen, because these costumes, they look so good. They look like they look like they definitely upgrade that department on putting more money into the cop, because honestly, that's where they're going to make their money. They're going to make their money on these characters. Okay, the more realistic, or the more, you know, you want to see grit in these characters. You don't want to see how they looked like in the original cartoon. They're supposed to look different. They're supposed to have grit. They're supposed to have a horror effect on them, and they're supposed to look very different. They're not supposed to look similar. Pooh is probably the only one that looks more similar to his original character than really anybody else, but even that mask is pretty crazy. I'd say I was very impressed by seeing the upgraded work by this director and what he's done so far with these costumes going forward. So now we ended up seeing when a trailer is going to come out for this film. Somebody on Twitter actually asked the official Twitter account of Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, says, when are we getting the trailer? And they answered, I assume November. So that's good. So I assume could be, you know, it's coming out in November pretty much. So I'm very excited. Couple more months and we're going to have a trailer already. This is coming out, I think, February or March. I forgot what month it is. It's definitely one of those 2 months. So it's going to be early. It's not going to be by Halloween next year. So we'll have something to tie us over like beginning of the year to really look forward to seeing. So very excited about it. And I want to know from you guys what you think about Tigger in general, just his character, and just how these upgraded costumes have been for you guys, and how are they going to balance these kills out, because everybody needs their moment. Everybody needs their moment. None of these guys, you don't put money into these new characters now, or characters of, you know, the past that are turned to cannibalistic freaks now, or feral creatures that are violent now, to see, you know, now they need balanced screen time. They need their own signified kills. And I think Tigger is going to be the most dangerous, most violent, probably the cannibalistic one of the group, and I am all here for it, guys. So other than that, that's pretty much it. If you last this long in this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video else for more updates on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. You guys keep running. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.